Welcome back to the project, folks. Episode 1. We're going to give this a stab, give it a crack. It's a first go. So something that happened really recently is the AC broke in my car again. It broke for the first time, I don't know, 2 years ago. Yeah, about 2 years ago. I put off having it repaired because I knew it was going to be expensive. And anyway, I finally got it fixed, and it was going into winter, so it worked, and it worked great. And then not long after, it started leaking refrigerant after I had done like an $1,800 repair on the AC system. So I kept an eye on it. I didn't run the AC too much, but I kind of, when I noticed it started getting a little warm, I used it sparingly. I'm not going to bore you with all those details either way. So I finally went in, and I had to have another repair done on my car. And I went ahead, and it was a hell of a bill. So I said, we may as well just fix the air conditioning anyway. So got the AC fixed again, and it made it about a week. And needless to say, over the last, in the last month, I had just, I've put like $3,000 into maintenance and repair on my car. And I'm not in a great place financially, let's put it that way. So I was pretty upset, pretty bummed out. You kind of, I was like, super upset. And then it occurred to me that, like, what was it, the day it broke, in fact, it was the day it broke, which was Saturday. So my mother and I were making plans to go. I was going to take her down to see my sister. She's about 50 miles south of here. And I'm in the southeast, and we've had like a heat wave for the last few days. So it's been excessively hot for this time of year, even by our standards. So I'm just, the bright side is we wound up canceling the day trip down there. My sister kind of talked me out of it. And then I agreed. But I worked out because it would have been, 97 degrees out. AC broke. It could have been on the way down or the way back up. If it seized up the compressor, because I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it could have snapped the belt, could have been stuck on the side of the road, God knows what. Anyway, so that was, I think that was actually a good thing. So I'm not even upset about taking it back to the dealer. Whatever, take it as it comes. I'm not gonna lose any more sleep over it. There's other stuff I've been worrying about, so I'm moving on. Anyway, so that saved a big hassle, because chances are it would have went out on the drive down there. And my mom is, she's in her late 70s, so that wouldn't have been good, older folk and the heat and whatnot and the stress. So thank you for sticking around to the end of the first episode of the Professor Feather Project. I hope to see you next time. Like, subscribe, comment if you so desire. Thanks for tuning in.